Alrighty, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Please leave a like on the video. I would appreciate it, and the algo would also appreciate it. All right, let's get into it. So I took down the video I posted earlier today, and it's because I don't want to give people false hope about anything. I just do not want to do that. I want to see confirmation of this trend change before I really start calling anything. And that's what I got to ask you guys. How are you guys looking at this? All right. I realize we have a community here. I might as well just ask, like, a few thousand people here. How are you guys looking at this? Straight up. Are you still treating this as the higher low right here? Or were you treating this right here as the higher low? All right. Because in my video yesterday, I was treating this as the higher low because over here on the 4-hour time frame, you clearly can't see. You have a double bottom going on from there to there. Buyers were holding the line. But now that brings me up over here. All right. That's exactly what was going on over here as well. And then you came up for the, you had the lower high there. You had an equivalent high over here. And then you came down for, I think it's an $8 move here. All right. So yeah, $8 to $9 move here. That's pretty much what we got so far over here. So we can fall down here and we still would, have that $8 to $9 pullback in this very well on on the macro chart here, on the daily chart. This could, we could be putting in a higher low here. All right, maybe I'm completely wrong on this, and this was just consolidation up at the top, and then now we have to judge things. So, like, I'm gonna say right now, I personally just cut I just cut the puts I had. I had 347 puts for June 16. I took profits on those because I'm unsure about this, and I've been wrong about things. I've been trying to go against the trend, and I'm trying to do my best to I'm just back testing a bunch of strategies and, they all have to go with the trend. So trying to really, set in stone, like how am I going to judge this thing? So I guess to really judge it, I'm going to have to use this one right here. At least that's how I'm thinking right now, because on the 4-hour time frame, this very well can turn into exactly what we had over here, how you broke down from support over here. All right. And then you had from that support breakdown, you did have another $5 to go. Well, where are we right now? All right, we're at 3, all right? So we could keep falling here, but who says we don't just put in another higher low? That's all I'm getting at. Now, it is going to be a bit more clear than it was over here because your last low was all the way down here. So, that was full $6 away from where you put in that low. So, yeah, I just wanted to correct myself there, and I wanted to say, hey, all right, I'm not going to say it's super safe to go short. I'm not, all right? The trend, I guess, like if we're really looking at this thing on the daily time frame, I guess by default, I got to say that, yeah, this is still going to be the low. You gotta end up breaking that. So that is the level I'm going to be watching for. It does look like you are going to be getting down there. I'm going to be completely honest, but I do want to point out your 4-hour stochastic is all the way down here at this point, and your CCI is all the way down here, and this is exactly where you had that, and this very well could have acted as a bear trap over there because, you probably had people ready to jump short. So there was that. So just something I want to point out, just be safe out there, do what you got to do. And, that's that. But let's jump on over to VIX. Obviously, guys, yeah, we are looking for a top to be put in here. I do want confirmation, just like, many of you guys probably want confirmation on that. But I'm telling you right now, all right, I don't know if I do know. We don't really have that confirmation until you come down here to 346.51. We got to see how price reacts to that level. You start breaking it, yeah. All right, sellers are in control. And as you see, take off the indicators here. Guys, we've had one sick, nasty uptrend for quite some time, all right? So if you finally do start breaking things, if you start really breaking structure, all right, all you got to do is wait for this, all right? You are going to have a decent time, all right? You're able to trade that. But yeah, confirmation would be under that 346.51 in my current, just that's my opinion. And earlier when I made the video before, that wasn't my opinion. But, I'm reevaluating things, and that's that. Like over here on IWM, this is something that is now busting up. We are seeing signs of that rotation. You can see on the daily RSI, though, we are approaching overbought territory. So that is something to note. And then over here on Apple, all right, you are also, you could treat that as the lower high here. And then I guess over here on Apple, this is something pretty easy, all right? We're pretty close to there. All right, it would be the low over here at, this is 176.76. So let's put that on the chart. Double click there, 176.76. All right, 76. Change it to a blue line. I like blue for support, red for resistance. There we go. And green are the gap fills. Maybe we should change that around. Maybe we should make the gap fills blue and then, support green and then resistance red. That would kind of make more sense, but it's whatever. All right. But yeah, so these are the things I'm really watching for. I'm sorry I may have given people false hope before. I don't want to do so. All right. I'm not saying you aren't going to keep falling. All right. I am looking for you to keep falling here. I just decided to do the safe thing for me, and I just realized, like, hey, maybe I did give people false hope before, and I don't want to do that. I really don't. So that is the reason for this video. I am going to point out on the 4-hour time frame, you're getting there. That's just what I showed you before. All right. On the hourly time frame, you are also doing the same thing. And yeah, we can spend some time over here, but we're going to have to see what happens at that level. I am going to point out over here, NVIDIA is approaching a level. So, hey, if you want to go long on NVIDIA, this is a pretty clear risk level right here to take off of that. So not saying it is going to get a bounce here. You did break down from this pennant over here that I've been pointing out. You know, you could get the bounce. It could just be a dead cat bounce. Maybe even get a back test of the pennant and then you go down. I don't know. All right. But I'm sure if you do end up seeing this put in a lower low here, you're probably going to see a lot more weakness across the board on the semiconductors. All right. So you have this over here on AMD over here. All right, you failed the back test of this this breakout right here. You could end up breaking down. You do have a gap all the way down here at 108. All right, so let's look at over here. All right, what's going on? Oh, what do we have? Same thing. All right, you're starting to break down. So if you do start seeing the weakness over here, I imagine, yeah, that's going to carry over to tech. That's going to carry over to QQQ. We've been looking for QQ to sell off. All right, I just want that confirmation. And VIX, all right, last thing I will bring up over here, all right, is that VIX is down here where, June 2021 levels over here, and the fear and greed index is up in extreme greed. That shows you that fear is absent from the market. It's not there, all right? It's just not there. So I think anybody can really agree on that one, all right? You've been able to just buy calls on QQQ for quite some time now, and I'm sure a lot of people have been conditioned to do so. So if you do start seeing this thing break down, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be trying to buy the dip if they're not watching the things that we're going to be watching on this channel. Yeah, with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.